Alrighty, hello everyone, welcome back to the Curse of the Last Reaper. Last time we had a poisoning case, which is like, I guess, quite a familiar thing for the Golden Idol games. There's been a few where you're looking at symptoms and trying to figure out which poison has been used to kill someone or whatever. But somebody was faking it. Okay, so for the next case, this person's face is kind of familiar, but not like fully. Is it somebody from the original game, or is this somebody from what we've been doing? I don't know. Let's click on it and see what's going on here. Whishbloom, old bones and old sins. I pressed anywhere. Is this taking forever to load? Holy moly! This does not look like a good situation. Okay, so there's some cavern. The hole going into it, some water down here with some creatures in it. There's a skeleton, there's a tunnel, there's this kind of yellowish stuff, but is that just some roots or something? No, it's not like roots, it looks like something else. There seems to be more of it leading into this cave, and we can go that way as well. So we're in the past right now. Who are you? Who are you? Can't bear to sniff part... Wait, are you... No. Oh, you're the... Okay, so you're just the captain that died in the previous one. Okay. Can't bear to sniff part with the treasure, eh? Then you can stay with it forever. Achoo! Ha ha! Okay, so you're clearly sick with something, I guess? Can't bear to part with the treasure. Okay, you've got a blue circle on a piece of paper. I mean, that looks like it's pointing at the knife, but I think it's a separate... It's a key of some sort? A weird key. You've got the map, of course. Then got this. Captain's Journal, February 27th. So yeah, we're just a couple of weeks before. Our raid went off without a hitch. Or maybe just like a week and a half before. Our raid went off without a hitch. The Murians were no match for our steel. The treasure is ours. When I cracked open the chest, a potent sweet scent poured out and filled the room. Pleasant though it was, it set off in me a bit of sneezing. Captain's Journal, February 28th. Word of our attack has circulated. I've learned that the Seven Seas Company has ordered its naval forces to search all ships entering the company's harbours and to seize any Lemurian artifacts found on board. I know a place where we can hide the chest till this blaze blows over. We'll set sail tomorrow. Okay. Okay. So this might be where they're hiding it, I guess? And yeah, we read the letter about the Seven Seas wanting to search all ships for Lemurian things. And I think this is the thing that Walter Keane's told about. So is Walter Keane going to be here? I think Walter Keane might be here, right? Who's up here? Who have we got? People, apparently. Please, Triton, if he must be sentenced to death, can we at least allow him a quick and painless end? Don't let him in that hellhole. Another blue circle. Okay, we know who you are. You're the medic. The witch. Leave him in that hellhole. Don't fret, Ada. If he told true about those man-eating white alligators attacking them. Man-eating white alligators attacking them. His death will be quick. Otherwise, the Burke will get what he deserves. Another blue circle. Are those the alligators? They don't look white, but maybe it's not about what colour the alligator is. But they're also much further down. So, do they not know that? Maybe not. You think the alligators may have been a lie, Cyril? Okay, so now we're putting, like... Now we can see what they actually look like. I guess you're Cyril? Or I think you're going to be Cyril, yeah. Okay, no hair. But maybe Jimpo is alive. Shouldn't we check? What do you think, Tom? Is Jimpo the one they're dangling down there? Or is there another person that's gone down there? Maybe. Maybe Jimpo's gone down there and down the tunnel? Shouldn't we check? What do you think, Tom? And so then that's this. Don't fret, Ada. Wait, Ada. No, that's you, Ada. Quick and painless end. Don't leave him in that hellhole. Don't fret. His death will be quick. And I think you'll speak to you. Do you think Tom? Wait, who's Tom again? Tom. Oh no, you're Tom. Yeah, you're Tom. Okay. The one that did the ritual on the floor. And yeah, you're the kid. You think that, I guess, may have been a lie, Cyril, then maybe Jimpo's alive. What do you think, Tom? And you're just not replying to, you're replying to her instead. You're very welcome to climb down to the grotto and find him, Stefan. I'm sure as hell not risking it for that bastard. He drew his lot and sealed his fate. Did they... Were there like circles and an X and they picked the X? He drew his lot and sealed his fate. Or, I'm not sure. What's this? One of those flowers? Well, yeah, with the pollen coming off or something. It's unusual for the pollen to be red. There's also roots here. Or is that... Or maybe there's not roots? I'm not sure. Yeah, that looks like metal. Actually almost looks like a crystal, the flower? Maybe it is a crystal. Is it both a crystal and a flower? So Walter Keane, Esquire, here we go. He likes his hats. Is this you then? This is you old, so this is later. Of course it is, yes, we know that because you were sent to try and get your youth back, of course. Yep, absolutely. Captain, as this shall be our final meeting, I must say that you are sorely deficient in both elegance and intellect, and bear more resemblance to a brute than a man. You got an X, blue X. What is this? Oh, sheath for your sword. There's a piece of paper here, I guess, or is it something else? What have you got on your feet? It's like grey bits on the soles of your feet. And this like liquid that appears to be down here as well. You're being dangled down. Do they have enough rope to lower you further? Yeah, okay. There's plenty of rope behind you. So it's going to keep lowering you. Ooh. Okay, so it can let us look at it. White and red bits, and then this. And then this stuff as well. There's a whole bunch of things on your feet. What's the white and red stuff? A piece of paper or something? A quill with purple ink. Ah, so maybe you did this stuff? Is that all? Is it purple rather than blue? Yeah, I could say it's purple. It's very dark, so it's hard to tell. So you wrote those. Ah, ooh, interesting. So that's got like a point cut out of it, and there's a point here. So two of them will have points taken out of them? No, only the one, seemingly. Unless there was one here? No. Interesting. Is it folded? Like, what have they done here? Like, is this like a folded over piece of paper and that's just... I don't know. We'll come back to this. There's a cork and scissors. So yeah, you've cut this in some specific way. There's a cork from what? Well, from a bottle, presumably somewhere. This bottle. Red and silver. Is that what's on your feet? Yes, okay. So some of that glass is on your feet. So you've been down there already? Or something else? They smashed up here and then what, they carefully picked up all the pieces and threw it down there? That doesn't make sense. Okay, there's a smashed jar thing. Okay. And the stuff on your back is just from the dark hand, whatever. Steward, initiate. There's creatures living in the walls here as well. What's that? What's that thing? Can't quite tell. Maybe just one of these roots. We can't look at these crocodiles, or whatever they are. We can, however, go through this tunnel. Hello. So this will be Jimpo? Jimpo. Okay, there's red stuff on here. Also got an X with the thing cut out. Okay, there we go. So the two X's were both where the bits were stuck out. So maybe that was like a way to tell which ones were going to be the X's so that you could like force them on certain people. Your feet are also covered in stuff and the glass. I guess this is just part of the treads of your shoes. And you're bleeding, seemingly. The man's not breathing. as usual. Okay, so there's these, which are the same as the roots on that plant, question mark? And they're all giving off this, like, looks like poisonous gas or something. I don't know whether it is poisonous, but then there's also the red stuff separately. So I think that's the roots of that plant. Like, where does that come from, though? Were you, like... Are you wearing it? Are you bleeding on your face? I think you might be. I think you were wearing it. Was it in your hat? Let's go down here again then. I've clicked on all that. A key, so let's look at that pattern and then go to the other one. Same pattern, okay. But with a triangle handle. What do you call that bit of the key? It's here. And then a square one. The lock is triangular, but they do look the same. Bottom, top, 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 bottom. Bottom, top, 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 bottom. Bottom, top, 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 bottom. Yeah, they look the same. Yet the thing doesn't appear to be open. Is this the treasure then? I think that might be everything back here. Okay. Raid went off without a hitch. The Lemurians were no match for our steel. Crept open the chest, a potent sweet scent poured out and filled the room. So is the treasure the plant, maybe? That's what they're looking for. Okay, pleasant though it was, it set off in me a fit of sneezing. No place where we can hide the chest. So have you hidden it down here, or... I guess you have. And that's the dangerous thing the guy had in his room? Is this plant? Quick and painless end, don't leave them in that hellhole. If he told true about those man-eating white alligators attacking them, his death will be quick. Maybe he knows that he's actually fine to go down here. In fact, he already has the stuff on his feet. It's like he's already been down there. And he's walked through this gunk already. Has he been down there and come back out? This bit's cut. None of the rest is. Is this where the flower's been taken from, possibly? There's this handkerchief as well with blood in it or something. I think somehow you've like already been down there. It's your bottle. What would have been in the bottle? Maybe you've thrown this, you've taken the cork out and thrown it down here. No, I don't know. Let's look at the next, let's look at the future. It might make things piece together a bit better. Events 1, 2, and 3, holy moly. Okay, same place. There's a way up. I mean, that makes sense. That's how the water gets in here. Okay. What the heck is that? Is that the beast? There's a tunnel here that also goes outside. I can't see it behind this bar. But it looks like it goes down here and comes out here. So this is now all overgrown. Curious, but there is a kind of tunnel cut through. Whoa, what's going on? Ada Baker, 1768 1805. She lived a dangerous life but always landed on her feet. But when did she die? She was... When did Ada Baker die? Well, it says that 1805, which is way later. Did she die in Case of the Golden Idol? And they buried her here? She lived a dangerous life but always landed on her feet. Okay. Oh, this is a familiar thing from the other DLC. Less than 50 kilograms, 75 QFS. What on earth is that? I don't know. Okay, but it's the amount of load this can take, I guess. R104 radio beacon. So this is for controlling something remotely. I think. Less than 100 kilograms, 150. So does that scale the same? 75, yeah it does, okay. So it's a different unit for the same thing then. Putridium and sorrel grass. This is definitely what we're seeing in the cave. This inert vine is known for its foul and overbearing aroma, often likened to that of rotting eggs. It can be used to mask the scent of food, deterring wild predator and scavenger animals from detecting or approaching it. However, the thing that they found, they said smelled nice. Pleasant though it was, it set off in me a fit of sneezing, okay. Oh, was I here? Yes. Sorrel grass. This weed continuously releases fine, hook-shaped spores that can lodge themselves deep within the lungs, causing tissue scarring and damage. So maybe it was this that smelled nice? And that's what caused the coughing? Okay. Somebody's tied to this tree. Who is this? Goatee. Oh yeah, you. Which direction are we going for this one? This is going forward in time. Yeah, okay. And what were you doing in that first case? I remember where you were. You were here. Hey boss, it's Marsh. Guess what I've just got hold of? The one only remaining map from Captain Triton's final voyage. But you're not like on the rest of the thing, are you? Marsh, whatever your name is. No. Marsh, somebody Marsh? That's some Marsh. But you are showing up again here, I guess. So the Whishbloom is presumably the flower thing that also looks like a gem. It's not like the same as the gem in the Golden Idol, is it, in some way? Monthly knockouts. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of stuff. I guess we'll look at it. Which type of boxer are you? What's your greatest strength in the ring? Speed, agility, strategy, and tactics, strength, and power. Okay. Which weight class are you? Okay, heavyweight, over 90 kilograms. Unfortunately, it's 100 kilograms is the cutoff for one of the things. But the 50 kilogram wouldn't be able to hold you. How do you generally win fights? Tire out my opponent and strike. Turns around fighting, knockout floors. Total your score. 8 to 9. The ogre. I mean, you did do 3 for 2 of them. Wait, that's 7. You're the wise man. So there's something going on with that. Maybe you just like, you just didn't bother counting. You're just like, yeah, I'm the ogre. Grasslin. Okay, it's a steroid type of drug. Gentlemen, are you tired of being a disgusting slob? Do you have a mountain of weight that you just can't shift? Your prayers have been answered. Take 1 pill with each meal and watch your figure transform. Dr. Darren's miracle fat burning pills. Ah, for burning fat, okay. Before, after. Not for men under 70 kilograms. Common side effects in lighter individuals include excessive hair loss and breaking out in purple spots. No purple spots, and you do say you're over 90 kilograms. Which you could be, I don't know. A red pen, or pencil, so that's this stuff, I guess. Not this stuff. Okay. Man's not breathing, classic. So you've also got that on your arm. Airship, right. Use left-right engine outputs to steer. Hydrogen provides lift as it is less dense than air, sure. Use air balloon to regulate altitude. Right, so you inflate the air balloon to reduce the amount of hydrogen? Somehow? Max carry weight of 300 QFS. 1.5 QFS equals 1 kilogram, yep. 300 times 1.5 equals 450. Should be plenty. So you got that maths right at least. Should be plenty. Max carry weight. What are they carrying that's that much? Okay. So yeah, they have a pump. So they can inflate and deflate this air balloon by increasing the amount of air I guess they're not losing the hydrogen, they're just increasing the amount of air that's in here. And does that make sense? But surely you've got the same amount of hydrogen. Use air balloon to regulate altitude. You're not like swapping one for the other. And you don't want to lose the hydrogen because you never get it back. But I guess they inflate the air balloon to make it go down, I guess. Is that how it works? Is that how they really work? Sure. Oh, no, we're not done there. Okay, that's you. Eliza Myrtle, can you hear me down there? You've got a gas mask with the red stuff in it from the plant, interestingly. We made it down. This place is teeming with that awful weed Myrtle showed us. Thank God she brought protective gear. Okay, so the one that smells horrible. You've been tied up by somebody, not them, I presume. By you, possibly? You've been shot. Or something's gone through you, at least. What would it be? You're talking of the radio to them. I don't know. Okay, so they're using this as a rope ladder. That's how they've gone down. Oh, that's the airships in the water, I see. Treasure of Captain Triton. So it's been placed here with petals around it. I mean, the petal. Are those petals? Or are they something else? Or shells? And they're shells. Okay, I was gonna say like petals wouldn't last very long. There's one of these is down here, been taken off. Was it not here, and they decided to go this way? Maybe. What's going on there? Is there maybe that's just water, and there's a way in this way or way out that somebody's taken. Let's look at this first. RA26Q, I see, so that's what's being controlled by this. No, R104. But maybe it's connected. Okay. This is the explorer guy. Also got a gas mask. Man's not breathing. Yep. Key for the thing up here. Your vehicle. Okay. Gas mask with the stuff in it? Yep, of course. Dr. Darren's Grasslin, so you're using that. Or at least you have it on you. 5 of 6 bullets remain inside the pistol, so one of yours has been used. Maybe you shot the guy up there. But also maybe not. Okay, this is complicated. Altitude, sure. This one over here, I guess. Engine, oh no, maybe not. Maybe the middle one? Or maybe it's just saying that this measures the altitude, but it's one of these that controls it. Engine 1, left propeller, up, increase power, down, reduce power. So it's kind of in the middle. A bit higher, is that going to be the right one? Yeah. So maybe you're turning slightly to the right? Because that seems a bit higher than that, and so that would be more power on the left, so you turn right. Inflate, deflate balloon, up, inflate. So this inflating the balloon would bring you down, I believe. Pressure in balloon. Sure, so the balloon is high pressure. Pressure in envelope, also high pressure. I mean, that's what would happen, right? So that's just saying, like, no helium has been lost, I guess. I think. The Tommy Gun's magazine is full. There's a Tommy Gun, of course. Okay, here's your... What is it? Is it not meant to be toilet paper, or is it toilet paper? Is it? It's got stuff written on it. Ansel, stop, wait on nearby island. Stop when I have it. I will activate beacon. Stop, fly to beacon. What? Okay, Ansel. Who's Ansel? Is that you? I don't remember. Ansel. No, Kearns. Ivan Kearns. Who's Ansel? We have seen that name. Oh, it's the other one. Yeah. It's Marsh, right? Marsh, Ansel, Marsh, Ansel. Ansel Marsh, okay. It's the one that's dead up at the top, okay. So much stuff. Oh. Right, yeah, that says RE26Q on it as well, alright. What am I doing? I was looking at this. So, like, does this print onto that in some way? Ansel, stop, wait on nearby island. Stop when I have it. I will activate beacon. Stop, fly to beacon signal. Stop, others may... So the stop is full stop. Ansel, wait on nearby island. When I have it, I will activate beacon. Fly to beacon signal. Others may emerge from grotto with me. Bring Tommy... Oh, I bet one of them isn't. Bring Tommy, stop Ivan. I think that's an actual stop. I think. I mean, you could also have been saying nearby island's top when I have it. I will activate beacons. Beacon. Stop Ivan. But you're Ivan, aren't you? Yes, Ivan Kearns. So who's sent this? We'll just look at more stuff and piece it together afterwards. How much? I've got quite a lot more to see. Is that everything here? There's this tunnel here, which probably that connects to. But you'd have to swim out of there. I think that's everything except this, okay. And that creature down there, but we don't get to look at that, I guess. What is happening? Who are you? You've got the... Oh, wait, are you Walter Keane? I've lived a long time, milady, much longer than most, and I can honestly say my best years have been spent living this way, with the Whishbloom by my side. I feel wonderful. Okay, you're like a zombie? Well, like, not quite a zombie, but you're kind of turned into something weird. Wait, have you got a shell? You turned into a turtle? What's going on? Your fingers look odd as well? Have you turned into a turtle? Does the Whishbloom grant wishes? You're covering your eyes. You've got blue eyes. This is... So you did have a quill. What has happened to you, Walter Keane? Who's down here? One of the others. Okay, a lot of the flower stuff, the Whishbloom stuff in here. So I guess that's it being filtered out though. So that means that it's protecting them from that. Okay. But there's a lot of it, so maybe some got through here. The person's not breathing. You've got a ring. An empty glass jar. Reminiscent of the other one, but this is like 100 and whatever years later, so... I know it's down here somewhere, but where to even begin looking? We're surrounded by a thick wall of sorrel grass, any part of which could be covering it. The sorrel grass is the one that smells nice, right? I think, yes. Any part of which could be covering it. It would take a lifetime to hack through all this. We need to be sure of our direction. Sure of our direction. Ah, so you've got this thing. Yep, okay. You're trying to remind me about the roots here. No idea what that means. Is this you turning into a turtle? What is going on? This weed grows thick and tall in dark caverns and hates sunlight. It is entirely harmless, but it does get an inert slime all over everything it touches. That's where the slime comes from, okay. Brown pencil. What's that connected to? Something. You've also got a hole in you. From this gun. 5-6 bullets remain inside the pistol. You've got a machete for hacking through things, I guess. That music is very dramatic. So they somehow found out which way to go. How? Is it you? Are you the creature? Well, what is the thing outside though? What the heck is that? What's the perspective here? Is that huge and it's like as big as this tunnel, or is it like closer to the camera? I'm unsure. Hello? So that's really it, huh? No wonder she wants me to do it. Tell me, do you enjoy your life? So that's really it, huh? No wonder she wanted me to do it. Tell me, do you enjoy your life? And then that's you responding. I lived a long time, my lady, much longer than most. Okay, the spoils of this expedition shall be split among the 6 party members as follows. So you died, and who did that go to? Did they increase things equally? So you had 45%. We're not including you. So there are then 4 others remaining, so it would be like 10.125. Sorry, 11.25. So how did they split that amongst everybody? Ooh, well, people have changed multiple times. Myrtle Song gets 0, which is you? Are you Myrtle Song? No, you're Eliza. You're the other one. I, Myrtle Song, and the brown pen. Okay, I, Myrtle Song, hereby promise to give my share of the treasure to Eliza Swan if she is able to find the Whishbloom. So that's really it, her. No wonder she wanted me to do it. You're Eliza Swan. Did you give yours to Eliza Swan? 20% went up. Yeah, you did. Okay. So they all got like 10% extra, except somebody got 15% extra? Yes, Jasper Wiles got 15% extra. Okay. And 3 of them got 10% extra. That makes up the 45% that you lost. Okay. But then you gave your 20% to you. Alright. What the heck's going on? To whomever may find my cherished Whishbloom, I have tried to keep you away, but clearly my efforts have been in vain. So concludes my explanation of the Whishbloom's effect and the medium... so this is folded so we don't get to see the effect. And the medium through which it acts upon its subjects. If you doubt what I have written here, brace yourself, then cast your gaze above the entrance. Do not be alarmed by my appearance, I mean you no harm. The medium through which it acts, presumably through, well, either through the pollen or through its roots. Uh-huh. I've seen everything, and I'm supposed to know what's going on? What? There's even this airship business as well. You're totally turning into a turtle. Like, your back has become a shell. And your arm has turned little turtle legs. Does it grant your wish in some way? And your wish is to be younger, or to live longer, to gain your years back. And so it's made you a turtle because turtles live a long time. So like grants you whatever you like dream of in some way. You've been shot by you? When and why? And why do you have more? Oh, so you're okay, and so it's your mass that's out here. But this is not very full, yes. But you've just gone in there and you've been breathing all that stuff like crazy. So what did they say to the person at the top? We made it down. This place is teeming with that awful weed Myrtle showed us. Thank God she brought protective gear. So this is Eliza speaking. The place is teeming with that awful weed. Right, because it has both, right? It has both the stuff, the long stuff that's grown here, which is the... Where is that written? No, somebody down here has it, right? You have it? No. No. Where was that? Not on you. No, was that on you? No, that's that. These things. Treasure of Captain Triton. In the middle. Why is there a tunnel here? Like, this has been hacked away. I think by Walter Keane, who is now a turtle. What the heck am I seeing here? I have no idea. Is that its eyes? Oh my gosh, what's going on? Oh, it was on the back of this, wasn't it? Here we go. Well, so I'm not seeing any of this, actually. Rotting eggs. But then you said foul. Awful, sorry. Awful weed. I mean, awful could just mean it's grown a lot. This weed. Yeah, I guess that is the weed. Continuously releases fine, hook-shaped spores that can lodge themselves deep within the lungs. Okay. This nut vine is known for its foul and overbearing aroma, often likened to that of rotting eggs. It can be used to mask the scent of food, deterring wild predator and scavenge animals from detecting or approaching it. That doesn't appear to be here, though. Anymore, at least. This looks like metal. So this isn't like, yeah, this is some, it's not some actual plant, it's some gem or item or technology or something that can grow roots through the ground. And do something. Okay, let's loop back around. Maybe with extra context some things could make sense. So there's no sign here of like there being a space for that treasure to be. Why are you down there? These, oh my gosh. So there's this. This is separate from this stuff. That's to keep people away from it. It's to deter people. You've been down here already, somehow. We'll figure that bit out later. What was in the jar? Possibly that stuff. To stop the smell from getting out, you put it in a jar. You cut off a bit. You've been down here already, hence the glass on your feet. You smash the jar. Although... where have you got that from? Because you specifically... You've got that from the Lemurian ship, and we're going backwards in time here. Hold on. So I think I need to piece together some other stuff that's going on. So, in this one, what did you write in your diary? Continue our journey to our destination. Did what was supposed to be done. Bastard got what he wanted and what he deserved. What a jest. March 6th, March 7th. So that's presumably what we're seeing is March 7th in the other case, as I predicted before. And then this is all the next day. On that same island or not? I don't know. Let me go out here to the bit that was sent to Walter Keane. The Lemurian Sentinel vessel. So all of these events are after they've robbed the Lemurian vessel. Makes course the volcanic Isle of Craven Rock. Aboard shall be born a number of sacred relics. So you found this Whishbloom and you have smelled it. It's sweet and strong. This is like the ring from Lord of the Rings or whatever. Should you come into possession of this gift, you'll now become a new man. Okay. So you found it from the ship and you just had it on you. It's not the treasure. What is the treasure though? Was it? Wait, what does it say on the thing? In the future. That's clearly where that box would go, that treasure box. Treasure of Captain Triton. You're hiding something here. What are you hiding? What's your treasure that you found that you're hiding? And it's already down here. So you've sent Jimpo down there to hide the thing. He drew his lot and said, oh yeah, there's the whole drawing your lot thing as well. So they drew for like who should go down there. Can't bear to part with the treasure, eh? Then you can stay with it forever right down there, and you're lowering them down, and you're not going to have a way out, I guess. Do we never... Maybe we just never find out what the treasure is. They cracked open the chest, a potent sweet scent poured out and filled the room. And there's none of that other weed here right now. That suddenly shows up. That tree has grown. And so is that one. Okay, hold on. So I'm getting something. So maybe the pleasant scent is not the Whishbloom. Even though that is supposed to smell pleasant. It's the weed? Maybe? It's the weed, maybe? And what, and that's your treasure, the weed? Sorrel grass. And that's what's making you cough? Sweet scent, though. No, maybe it was the Whishbloom. Whenever attack has circulated, I've learned that the Seven Seas Company has ordered its naval forces to search all ships. I know a place where we can hide the chest of suppose ever. And so you mean here? Yep. So you set off on this way to this place. You've got a key for the thing, but so do you. Is one a copy of the other? Different kind of metal, like silver metal. What's happened here? And so what have you done to deserve this? As this shall be our final meeting. Is this a meeting? Sure. I must say that you are sorely deficient in both elegance and intellect and bear more resemblance to a brute than to a man. So have you made this happen intentionally? You both went down there together. There were two of you. You went down there together. Okay, there were two X's. And I wonder if you forced that. Is that why you've done that? Yes, okay. So you've cut the little triangle out there, so you know which one the X is, and you forced it to be you. And maybe you forced it to be whatever your name is. Jimto? Pinto? Jimpo. Okay. And yeah, so you've been down there, you came up, you told them about the alligators. That's where that's come from. Okay. Okay. Yep, okay. Things are coming together. If he must be sentenced to death, can't we at least allow him? So why? So that's the next thing. It's like, so sure, you've been down there with him, maybe for killing him? But do they know that? So you've gone down there. Why this? We don't know anything about you from the past, so we don't know what this is. I mean, it looks like it's covered in blood, but maybe not. Maybe covered in something else. So yeah, you've walked through the sludge, the slime from the plants. Why that? To get the blood off something. How have you died? What weapons do you have? Scissors. You have this with nothing in it. Where is that? Maybe locked in here? Okay, so piecing together this sequence of actions is the thing. Maybe you got stabbed with your own knife? But yeah, I think you've wiped the blood off something. But then that'll be something you've taken back up. There's nothing here that's bloody. Whoa, unless you stabbed with this. Is that possible? It is sharp. Sharp looking, at least. Looks pretty sharp. And it, like, I think you would stick that in the ground as well. So I think somebody's been killed. I think you've been killed with this. Do I believe that? Where's your... I mean, is it just fallen out? Your knife or your sword, whatever it is you've got. Is it that? I don't know. No, I think that's another hole with some eyes in it. Is there anybody else that has like something that could be your thing? I guess you've got two. Oh, what colour is the sheath? It's like purple, right? Yeah. With these kinds of designs on it, that is totally that. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's your knife. It's been taken off you by the captive. Okay. You've got the key. Oh my gosh. This is a lot of stuff. It is interesting to piece together though. Over here again. Let's look at these again. Go leave them in that hellhole. And you liked Walter Keane, said he never hit me. Should we check? What do you think, Tom? Well, he's not alive. I think Walter Keane did kill him with the flower. But what does that mean? Because it like puts roots into people. It grows roots into people. But then you took it with you. So I guess it wasn't there long enough to grow roots into it, but I think you were stabbed with that. And then that's been like stuck into the ground, I guess. Let's keep going, looking through these people again. He drew his lot and sealed his fate. And yeah, what's punishable by death? Can't bear to part with the treasure, eh? Then you can stay with it forever. The fact that he... So it was this. They put it in the chest. They took the chest down. They put it here. There was a spare key somehow. How did you make the other key? I'm assuming that's what's happened. You've made a key? Somehow. You've cloned it. Maybe. Would you just leave the key down there though? Well, you've locked it again, but with what in there? Because it is locked right now. So sequence of steps. They drew the X's. You knew which one would be the X, so you gave it to yourself so that you could go down there with the treasure. You then kill the dude. I guess you maybe just locked it to be like, look, clearly the treasure's still in there, and then people won't check. So to not arouse suspicion. So then you took the thing, there's nothing in there anymore. This was after stabbing you, you wiped the thing off here. You took some of this so that you could conceal the thing without anybody going near it. Is there any indication of anybody being like, oh, this person's smelly, I don't want to go near them? And the jar was what contained the smelly thing. From where did you get that though? Oh, from down here, of course. And when is that smashed? Oh, maybe now. No, because this wouldn't be here. You have wrapped that in that for sure. What did it say about deterring predators or whatever? It's to mask the scent of food. So it's to mask the nice smell of the other thing. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's a torn out page here. Okay, well that is so sneaky. Okay, so this doesn't apply to this. What is this? So there's a separate picture. This weed continuously releases fine, hook-shaped spores that can lodge themselves deep within the lungs, causing tissue scarring damage. Is this the other thing, or what? So what's this stuff? How can we figure that out? I mean, it looks like this. Looks kind of viney to me. But it's not got the red bits on it. I mean, it does look like that as well, right? Like those big leaves with black lines along them. Those have black lines as well. Curled tips. Yeah, curled tips. I think this is the sorrel weed, but it's got nothing to do with that description, is the thing. Okay, well that's sneaky as heck. Surely this wouldn't be in a book about plants though. Okay, let's look at this again. Sure. It spreads roots. And I guess it gets bigger and then more of this stuff comes out. Oh, they're down and up. Okay, interesting. Are the leaves up here? Yeah. So that makes it emit more things. Okay, hold on. So when the leaves are up, it does that. And that's when it's got roots. Yeah. So it releases a few of those normally. But then when you put it in the ground and it grows roots, it does this. Okay, that's what you're telling me there. I don't know what this means at all. This weed grows thick and tall. Oh, this is the bit that's torn out of the thing. Okay, so this is about the sorrel weed. This weed grows thick and tall in dark caves and hates sunlight. Is entirely harmless, but does get an inert slime all over everything it touches. Okay. So yes, that is this stuff. And so presumably that was there in the past as well. And it was just putting the slime everywhere. It's just there's not nearly as much of it. Guess that's what's happening there. Okay, so things are coming together. I'm noticing the details, the important details. So then, what is the other thing talking about? I guess is my next question. This weed continuously releases fine, hook-shaped spores that can lodge themselves deep within the lungs, causing tissue scarring and damage. I mean, is it just not involved at all? It's a weed, but it's not this weed. It's not this. This is a treasure. This is a separate thing entirely. Is it these? But it was you were coughing. Come and sniff. Part with the treasure, eh? Then you can stay with it forever. Like what other plants do we have? Nothing. Whatever the third plant is in this book. And yeah, you did this to conceal it. Was it in your hat? I'm going to guess yes. It was in your hat. And you put that around it to conceal the smell, basically. And this is how you brought that up, or no? Because you've also got the glass on your feet. So this was smashed earlier. Because the one in here also has the glass on their feet. And the slime. Okay, why? They threw the thing down? Oh, maybe to disperse predators? Because it has that effect as well? So, but did they have any of the plants at that point? I don't think they did, because it's only down here, right? Yeah, we don't know what was in this is the question, is the problem. We use the mass scent food, deterring wild predators and scavenger animals from detecting or approaching it. There might be something to that they've thrown it down here, and then they've gone down. And they've used that to get rid of the creatures. But that implies that there's some more of that plant elsewhere, I guess. But then you've cut some off in order to conceal the thing as well, I guess. Maybe it's just the noise that was supposed to scare them away or something. I'm a bit confused about the coughing here. The coughing implies that we're talking about the one that's here that talks about it affects your lungs. So there's some other plant involved. I mean, if this is in alphabetical order, Whishbloom could come next. I don't think it's like really a plant though, is it? It's not a weed. It's not like that's growing everywhere. There's these flowers. Are these relevant somehow? Oh, I still haven't even begun to figure out what's going on here as well. So I think you're not bothered that this is happening to you, kind of. Maybe. And then you've come in here and you've stuck the thing in the ground. How did you know to do that? So I think I get most of it. So, it set off in me a fit of sneezing. So you think the treasure, which is presumably that, is in there. Is in the box. So you didn't know about this. But this made you sneeze? Does it make you sneeze? So in the future they're trying to protect themselves from it, I guess. But I don't think it would be. I don't think it would be the thing in here because they wouldn't. It's not really a plant, is it? It's just a plant-like, artifact. Why this tunnel as well? Is this the other tunnel that leads to here? Maybe, or is it off that direction? It's kind of hard to say. That implies that you're going in and out of the water. What is this? Should we try and figure out what's going on with this? So, obviously, you and you are in cahoots to try and do something. Who are they? Oh yeah, you're that other one. What did you say about that? Who's got the rings? You've got... No, you don't have a ring. You don't have a ring. You don't have a ring. You've got the thing that you've got the paper for. There's so much to figure out here. The ring. Hold on. So there's this thing here. Treasure of Captain Triton. Is this how they knew which way to go or something? Does it like point in a certain direction? Why did you take your mask off? Because you got down here and you were like, oh, it's not, we don't have the bad stuff, the smelly stuff down here. Maybe. Entirely harmless. Why did you bring that with you? Yeah, do these somehow like indicate the direction? Because there's something about like, we don't know which direction to go. And that's down here somewhere, but where to even begin looking? We're surrounded by a thick wall of sorrel grass, any part of which could be covering it. It would take a lifetime to attack through this. We need to be sure of our direction. You've got a ring. I think it would just be you, actually. Ansel, which is the one at the top that's dead. Stop. Wait on nearby island. When I have it, I will activate beacon. Where's the beacon? Where's the beacon? So this is how you would activate the beacon. Well, I guess it's a radio beacon, so maybe it's just audio. It's not like a light. Okay, let's go back to this. Fly to beacon signal, yep. Stop, sorry, others may emerge from grotto with me. Have they all been down there? I don't think so. So Ansel, this is all instructions for Ansel. So who is the me here? Bring Tommy, stop Ivan. You're Ivan. You haven't... No, wait. You're Ivan. So it's not you. Oh, unless this is just you signing off. This is Ivan signing off. Okay. And this is this also a radio thing? Maybe. Is it a, right, yeah, it's a... what do you call it? It's for sending messages via radio, I believe. Okay. Maybe this is the beacon in some way? No, I don't know. Wait, let's go back to this thing up here. And there's also this thing about the weight. Oh dear. Oh dear. So some people have already been down there on the... Oh, what? Okay. So let's assume this is you signing off. And it's you signing off. Fly to beacon. But you're not in this. Sure, but you've left this here. So no, sorry, this message has been sent to here. From Ivan, though. Why are you here? This is your thing as well. Yeah, the stops are meant to be misleading here for sure. But it's about whether to treat them all as like full stops or as in like breaks between sentences or not. Could it be stop fly? No. I don't think so. And this is where you'd like input what you're wanting to send, right? And then this is R104. I mean, that's got like a little antenna on it. Similar to this. What are we looking at here? It's like broken a bit. There's this here. What would even happen here? No, the message has been sent to... Wait, can this somehow send... Like, is it just a Morse code type thing and it's been translated? I am unsure. Bring Tommy. Tommy Guns magazine is full. You've used that on someone. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on. You've used your gas mask down there. So I think they've been down there, right? Because it would have been behind the sorrel weed. I don't think the stuff would have come out at all. Whereas now it is. Look at it, yeah. So I think we can determine who's been down there based on whether their mask has got the stuff in it. So a whole bunch of them went down there. You perhaps did not. You've got the manual for this. And you've got this. Is there something hidden in this? Tire out my opponent, then strike. ABC 33189 the ogre. Is there something hidden in this? You've got the pen though, so you have drawn this, or the pencil, whatever it is. Not for men under 70 kilograms, so whoever's got the thing shouldn't be under 70 kilograms. But you don't have the thing, you've got the pills. Okay. Is there any sense that anybody's got those pills in the previous case? Oh, only one of them's there though. No. There's some pills there with a yellow label. Gosh, this is hard. I feel like there's some code hidden in this somehow. Who you've been shot by? Not you, you don't have a gun. There's a gun down there that could have been used to shoot you. But then there's also a gun over here. Right? That's missing a bullet. 2 people have been shot, you and you. So that's really it, huh? No wonder she wanted me to do it. Tell me, do you enjoy your life? No wonder she wanted me to do it. Presumably you? So any other she, Myrtle's Song. I, Myrtle Song, hereby promise to give my share of the treasure to Eliza Swan if she is able to find the Whishbloom. And you were the one that had the book, so you knew about the Whishbloom in some way. I wonder if she wanted me to find it, is maybe what you're saying? So you don't care about the spoils. Well, you would care about the treasure, right? Who shot you and when? Was it earlier? Could have been earlier. But then no, you're sending a message to Myrtle and Eliza. Okay, what else can we figure out? There's a ladder. Well, the ladder's just attached to the truck, so when did they use these? There's this kind of green cable and an orange cable. What's that related to? How am I supposed to connect that to anything? How would I know which cable they've used, when? That's just rope. So obviously this is your thing. But is the rope ladder also yours? So was somebody lowered with the hook? I guess that that's not, that's just on its spool, not on here. So they've been using the one that is less than 100 instead of less than 50. So they wanted to lower something or raise something that was more than 50, more than 75 QFS. Where was the other stuff about the QFS things? Max carry weight should be plenty. So you're saying 450 kilograms is a plenty. Well, how much do these people weigh and what are they trying to take with them, I guess is the question. What the heck, this is hard. I assume because you've got the pills on you, it is you that takes these. So we know you're above 70 kilograms. right? And it's your truck thing. And you have been down there. So it's you that's come out of the place, yes. It's definitely you that's come out of the place with the other people, and you've told somebody, yeah, to, I guess, come along and so you've told, I think you've told Ansel to wait on a different island, come over in this airship when you've activated the beacon. Others may emerge from Grotto with me. Bring Tommy. So were you planning to shoot them all? So that you could run away? I guess you did kill somebody in the previous case. So we know you've got it in you. Why do I need to care about all this? Has a bullet been used on this to burst it? Like, should we be going up right now? No, I think we should be going down, right? Pressure in balloon. Pressure in envelope. Altitude is low, yes, obviously. Up, inflate. Inflate the balloon. Would put more air in there. Inflate this balloon. How does that work, though? I'm sure, like, I can't even imagine the physics of how that would work. Because, like, there's air above the thing and air below the thing. Why does air in the middle matter? Surely it's just about the amount of hydrogen that matters. But I guess it is attached to it rather than separate, and that makes a difference somehow. Should be plenty for what? Got no idea. Sure, it's got a person on it and a few things. I guess they wanted to steal the treasure. They've come here for the treasure. But do they know what the treasure is? Do they know how heavy it is? It doesn't seem like it's going to be very heavy to me. They've indeed come here for the treasure. I mean, this doesn't look like Walter Keane, does it? Although you got a nice hat on. Got this beard like this. What does that mean? Wrong thing. That's not where I wanted to go. That? No. Looks more like you. Are you somehow, like, combined or something? Blue eyes. I mean, not that the eyes are necessarily staying the same colour. You've obviously got Walter Keane's shell. Why has this gone green as well? It was purple. And you just kept it with you and never used it? Or maybe you just refilled it with something different. Ah, with the green stuff from this, maybe? Maybe? Is there anything written in green? Yeah, this is written in green. So yeah, you wrote that. I've tried to give you away, but clearly you've tried to give... Right, so this was meant to be a decoy. This was meant to be a decoy. And it had something else in it, I guess? What did it have in it? It's got a jar, an empty glass jar. Why? And the reason you need to keep going is because you know about the thing somehow. Because you're an expert in this stuff. You appear to have been shot or stabbed or something. Oh my gosh. What do I do next? I assume this is just how What's-His-Face gets around. Ah, yeah, okay, so to avoid them finding the thing, he didn't use this passage, he used this passage and did a thing up here so that he could place the thing in there as a decoy. How did they find which way to go? How did they find which way to go? There's clearly there's meant to be some explanation of that. So the shells definitely aren't meant to be the thing. Yeah, that is just you being like, ooh, look, it's a treasure. But the box isn't there. Where is the box right now? Has the box been lifted up? I don't see it anywhere. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, I never noticed that. I think I looked at it before. Okay, so that's what's been lifted up. Right, okay. So the treasure chest has been lifted up. They fell for the decoy. Okay, so starting to piece together now. So they arrived. Not with Ansel, though. Ansel wasn't there, and they don't know Ansel. Yes, okay, perfect. And what was Ansel saying on the thing over here? Let's have a look. Okay, starting to add up. Guess what I've just got? It's the real deal. Hey, boss. Do we know... Do we know the other one at this point? Wait, who is the other one? Ivan. No, we don't. So I bet the boss is Ivan. Okay, this is you saying that, and then you hatch a plan together. You go wait on the island after all the other stuff that's happened. Okay, cool. Cool. So that clarifies some things. You two are in cahoots. Obviously, we knew that. However, you were on the island, so how have you ended up on this? Well, you've loaded the thing up onto it and you've tried to fly away. And have you just used a Tommy gun to threaten them rather than actually do anything? Why are they still down there? How have they got down there? I guess they all went down on the ladder, that's fine. But there's meant to be something about the weight of the people in some way. Like, that's somehow relevant, I think. Three, 33189. 33189. 33189. What would that mean? 33189. Or is it like strength of power heavyweight? Tire out my opponents, then strike. Is it, are they encoding something in this? Or like this is written in red, whereas this is written in black. So maybe like this was the actual leaflet for Grassilin, and then this has been added to encode a secret message in there. The ogre. Does the number matter? 33189. Enough men are 70 kilograms. So we know that you are over 70 kilograms, the one that's in here. And this has been given to you. No, not this. This. To convey something, I think. And you got the aviation things on, so you would have been flying that. So yeah, you've flown over here. Who shot you and when? Okay, let's think back a little bit. Step backwards. So, the 5 people, is it 5 or is it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 people now, because one of them died. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. They arrived here, they want to find the treasure. They go down. They fall for it? They all go down together, I think. They fall for it and they lift that out of there. Who isn't falling for it? This is the team with that awful mead Myrtle showed us, thank God. So you're saying this now. So they've gone back down there. because you know there's something else down there. I guess because you know about the thing. Yeah, okay. Why have you cut that bit out? Just to make the thing confusing? This weed grows thick and tall in dark caverns and hates sunlight. It's entirely harmless, but does get an inert slime all over everything it touches. Be sure of the direction. Why is that coming in over the radio? That's weird, because yeah, on the other one we were hearing what was on the other side of the radio. That is weird. I know it's down here somewhere, but where to even begin looking? We're surrounded by a thick wall of sorrel grass, any part of which could be covering it. It should take a lifetime to hack through this. We need to shove our direction from the smell. That's why you've taken off the gas mask. There we go. You've taken off the gas mask so that you can smell the sweet scent, and then you follow that. That's how you know. Okay, cool. Because you two know about that somehow. And you've written that. Right, you knew bad things would happen to her, I think? And you're like, oh, you take off the thing, and you find the treasure. And I'll give you everything, all the spoils, but you knew it wouldn't go well. I think. Okay, starting to come together. Yes, okay, so that's answered. And you've got this so that you can put it in there. Okay, yes, okay. I love like when every item starts to be like, okay, now I know why that item's there. I don't know why this is green. That's just an antenna. That's a button. And that's like a volume control or something. So maybe it just makes a noise. It's like a radar type thing, right? You'd know which direction it was coming from once this is turned on. So it's turned on. I guess it's just high amplitude or whatever. You can detect it and go that way. Okay, so back to the story. What happened? They all come here. They go down there. Like, so what I want to know is like, when did you get tied up? After having gone down there. We've made it down. But I think they've all been down there. That's why you've got the stuff in your mask. And they've come back up. They've carried the thing up. But clearly this is connected somehow to a person. I don't know what a QFS is. I mean, it's 1.5 times the other thing, but it's never been referenced anywhere else, as far as I can tell. So they went for the heavier load, but it still will only be up to 100 kilograms. But has a person been on that? Why? There is a ladder. I mean, I don't think I would want to climb that ladder, but sure. So somebody must have stayed up here to be able to winch things. So you probably stayed up there, since it's your machinery. You weigh more than 70. Yeah. So you've been down there as well, right? Yes. Okay. They all went down there. They found the treasure. They came back up. You winched the thing up. You turned the signal thing on. Other people came out with you. And you even warned them about that. Others may emerge from Grosso with me. Bring Tommy. Which is going to be the Tommy gun, obviously, I think. I wonder if you were trying to say one thing and... You're trying to say one thing. Have we had somebody called Tom in this? Like, you're trying to say one thing and you misunderstood it as the other. Could that have happened? Where's that other shot bullet? Oh, it's... Well, no, that one doesn't let me look at it. It's in here, right? It's on you? Yeah. So you've shot her down there? That doesn't make sense. No. Who has, though? It's only these two that were down here cutting through the thing, as far as I know. Because after the other one's tied up. So have you done it? Maybe you've done it. As a fight over this. You've shot her. So she can't take it? Like, you've seen this and you're like, I guess I'm gonna have this. Don't be alarmed by my face. So you're covering your eyes because you don't want to see. I feel wonderful. Okay. Wow, this is complicated. This is like two cases in one, really, isn't it? But yeah, I get why this is like this. I don't get what's going on with this thing over here. So I think you've shot that. Has somebody shot this? Is there a hole in it? Is there a visible hole in it? Well, no, because you've also got a bullet hole in you. So I think you've just been shot, right? It's a very open hole. I don't think it would normally look like that. So then maybe there's something else going on with it, or also maybe not. I think this is some kind of code. 33189. Is this to do with this? 3... No. High pressure in both. At least right now. There might be water in it. High pressure in both. You'd expect the lever to be like, push it up, the thing goes up. But then it says inflate the balloon. Which surely would... I don't know. How do they work? I guess that's what the first thing is about. So maybe we should solve that first. Flight to beacon. Signal. Others may emerge from grotto with me. Bring Tommy, stop Ivan. Bring Tommy. Stop Ivan. Yeah, let's start filling stuff in. I think I've figured out as much as I can get so far. Oh gosh. What? Why is the QFS thing relevant? Okay, it's asking me about it. I don't understand. Like, where is QFS ever mentioned anywhere? Other than engine 2, engine 1. Oh, so there's clearly something here about like, so we know you are over 70 kilograms, I guess. So therefore this is a lie, yeah. But then you've written this. But you're not the one doing this. What? 33189. 33189. Nearby. Ansel Island, stop from bring. 33189. 3, wait. 1, 2, 3. Wait Island. Stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stop beacon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Emerge. That's being sent to... No. Wait, what is this? Is this being sent or is it just stuck? Is this toilet roll and it's been stuck to the top? I guess so, maybe. But then why does it say to stop? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. What even is this? It looks like toilet roll. But then there's also a radio. No, it's clearly some... Like it prints out. But is there any way for them to speak over it? No. It's not the beacon thing. But then do you even have a radio? No. But then that would be your radio. Do you have a radio? No. Is there another one flying around you somewhere? But then what's been brought on? What hasn't been brought on? Like what was where? Because the chest wasn't on here. Okay, let's start trying to fill stuff in, I guess. Oh dear. At least. This is horrendous. Okay, to turn left, ensure. This would be like engine... yeah, so engine right. Power output is... Sorry, engine 2, I guess? Engine... Oh yeah, wait, no, what are these? Grey words. Oh, they're down here. Okay. So right engine power output greater than left engine output. That's a little bit... I feel like a lot of people just wouldn't even notice that. Left engine power output. Turn right, ensure right engine. Is there something about this where like that's not actually what's happened? Like something's been messed about with this? I don't know. This is feels thin. Right. Sorry, other way around. Left engine. It will be that, right? Let's have a look at the thing again. Yeah. Make sure it's not surprising in some weird way. Well, it doesn't say. I guess we can look at this, but it's just equal on both sides? Or like close to? Oh, yeah. I mean, maybe we're just supposed to infer how it would work. To ascend... What was it? Use air balloon to regulate altitude. Hydrogen provides lift as it is less dense than air. So more hydrogen to air ratio is better, surely, for going up. If that inflates the balloon, then that is to go down. No? Did somebody, like, how has this crashed? I guess that's the other thing I haven't even thought about. How has this crashed? Like, something's been messed with in some way? And you've, like, drowned down here after that's happened. Is it too heavy? Maybe it's too heavy? What has been put in there? There's not, like, that body in there, is there? No. What has been put in there, though? Something. Oh, there's that skeleton. Oh, that's what that is. I see. So that's still there. Okay. What? Okay. To ascend, deflate. Deflated. What? Oh, it's over here. Deflate balloon. I think. Am I just a fool here? Oh, it's over here. Inflates balloon. Weight limit in QFS. I mean, that's just literally written down somewhere, wasn't it? Here. 1.5 QFS. Oh, you've done this backwards, haven't you? You haven't done the maths correctly. Because you said 450 kilograms. You've done it backwards. Okay, I see. I didn't look at the units. That would be QFS. So if the maximum carry weight is 300 QFS, aha, got it. So you've misjudged the amount of weight it can take. Understood. So 1.5 QFS is 1 kilogram. So that would mean 200 kilograms is the actual weight. Okay, got it. Got it. 200 kilograms. And the QFS is, so that's why that's all there. Okay, that makes sense, 300. And we know you're over something. Oh my gosh. Ivan's weight in kilograms. Are we just assuming that everything else in there is like not particularly heavy? Oh, but they're not both in it. I guess they were hoping to both go away though, and then one of them got shot. Ah, but you were wrong. You've written this. You were wrong about the weight, and so you knew the correct weight. So you maybe yeah, you've sabotaged, but then it has sunk anyway. So maybe the weight, maybe the treasure's heavier than they expected. So Ivan's weight is at least 70, because it's you that's taking the pills, right? I guess I can double check that that's what that says. There's something about this that I still don't understand. Maybe you literally have just filled this in about yourself. And this is, okay, this is just to connect the fact that you can't do maths, and then hence I'm supposed to question that bit. Oh, okay, I was thinking there was something more to this, but no, that is the only purpose of that. Okay, so Ansel's weight is at least 90. Okay, now that I know I'm supposed to be doing this, that has kind of helped me figure out that bit. I mean, I guess that is the way the game is meant to be played. So at least 90. So that means, so you thought this was going to be fine at 450 kilograms. So you thought you were both going to be getting on the thing. So that was going to be 160. And there would be plenty of space for the treasure. Okay, that doesn't help you say what it's at least though. But what's actually happened is that with just Ivan and the treasure on there, it's over 200 kilograms. So it's at least 130. Wait, that doesn't make sense then. It was 200 kilograms for the weight limit, yes. Treasure's weight in kilograms. I thought 130 because it seems that and that have done that. But then, is there like, I guess this stuff has weight. How do we know? So that is just sunk because everything's too heavy, I guess. Ah, there's this as well. So it's at least 50, I guess, because they've used this to lift it out? Is that what we're saying? But then why is the thing crashed then if they're not all on there? Because this would be 70, 90, 160, 210, just over, which feels like it's intentionally like that. Do I feel confident about everything? Right engine power output greater than left to turn left. Yeah, obviously. That is exactly what you would do. I hope. This bit I'm unsure about, but let's try this. Okay, cool. Whew. Events. Okay, so the past stuff. I'd forgotten about that stuff. So he was tasked with entering the grotto. So this is about hiding it. They hid the treasure in the cave, yes. The Whishbloom? Found? No. So he was tasked with entering the grotto together with... So no, this is not the Whishbloom, I think. So this is like Walter Keane and... I wonder if I can put these in either order, if there's a specific way around this is supposed to be. Is this just about drawing the X's, the short straw or whatever? Lots. What would you say as a verb there? Lost the lots? Drew his lots. So I think is it lost? It feels like a weird way of saying it, but I think that's what you're asking for. Inside the cave, Walter Keane killed. Interesting that it's a potentially brown one as well. Oh, for alligators. Yeah, no. Walter Keane killed Jimpo Jenkins. Walter Keane then concealed the Whishbloom. Does concealed a word here? Sealed? Hid? Stole? Wrapped? Masked the scent? Smell? But we haven't said about the Whishbloom yet, so it feels weird to say that. Oh, this is here. Mask the smell. Oh no, because this. Yeah. Okay. So, which is the thing that smells? This one. It's putrid because this masks the smell. Okay, so that's here. Something. Port exiting. Walter Keane. Wrapped. Was that a word? I think it was. Wrapped the Whishbloom in a putridium vine because this masked the smell. Yes. Then I guess stole the Whishbloom. But because something was caught and sentenced to death. How was he caught? But because something. How were you caught? How were you caught? I feel like I've already figured that out, but I've forgotten. I figured it was just because, oh, maybe no, you would have blamed the alligators on the other thing, right? Yes. Right, so he lied about Jimpo being killed by alligators, right? But because something was caught, so it's obviously Walter Keane. I think I'm gonna have to look at the words for this. Because somebody sneezed? No. Did somebody follow? Does somebody else have stuff on their shoes? No. Because somebody somethinged. Somebody confessed? No. Transformed? I think I know where that's going to get used. Rigged, sealed, new, found, sneezed, promised, inflated, deflated, activated, lost, followed, shot, sabotage, stole, removed, confessed. Sneeze is the only thing. So sure. I mean, yeah, you've been set off by... Oh, is this the reason that this is mentioned? No. Does this make people sneeze as well? I don't get it. Yeah, so you started sneezing. Did you figure out that you had the treasure? What? The sneeze is like anything that fits, right? Because somebody promised? No. Nobody confessed, nobody knew except Walter Keane. I mean, I presume he didn't confess, right? Nah. Can't bear to part with the treasure, eh? Then you can stay with it forever. And what's your thing say about the sneezing? I mean, maybe you're just allergic to it or something, because nobody else is sneezing. So maybe it is just that. So you sneezed, so you knew it was back again. Is that all it is? We got something wrong. Is it the lost the lots? That also feels a bit weird. Oh, but you did it on purpose. That's the thing, isn't it? That's all it is. What would that be? Sabotage the lots. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's all it is. All right. I mean, you also lost the lots, but intentionally. So I think that's a little, yeah, whatever. In 1927, somebody, so still back here. Okay. No, sorry, in the future. Okay, we're here now. Right, so it's the four of them, which is, gosh. No, this is in the past. Those are all past, these are all future. Okay, that makes it, no, some of them are. So Eliza, Ivan, just not Ansel, Jasper and Myrtle, yeah. Entered the grotto and found the, like, decoy? The chest. The treasure. The treasure? It's not actually the treasure, though. While winching it up, something. While winching it up, something saw, or when something climbed out. Okay. While winching it up, something to something. Oh, is it about the beacon? A beacon? Is there a, like, activated? Yeah, activated. So this will be Ivan. When Ivan Kearns climbed out, something Ivan... oh, no. So when Jasper Wiles climbed out, Ivan Kearns and Ansel Marsh restrained him. Then something because he okay, so this is about Ivan shooting. Ivan then shot, was backstabbed Ansel Marsh because he wanted the treasure, because he what? Exceeded, masked, restrained, wrapped, transformed, confessed, removed, stole, sabotage, shot, inflated, deflated, activated, lost, followed, promised. None of them, because he... It's interesting because normally I think they try and put other verbs in there that could fit, so that you've still got a puzzle to solve, even if you... Maybe it's not the treasure. But because the airship plummeted. Yeah, why did it plummet? The weights don't make it. It's just Ivan and the treasure. It's not about the miscalculation, because it's still the case that's... I mean, miscalculated isn't a word, isn't it? No. Because something... well, so we know who drowned. Ivan drowned. Bring Tommy, stop Ivan. Is the Tommy gun too heavy or something? That would just be random. Like, there's no indication that it's too heavy. Like, how heavy is a Tommy gun? That's not something we've established. Is this brought? Is this brought a word? No. Oh my gosh. Because something to something. Why did it plummet? Has something been messed with? Something... So you're trying to go... No, that would go down. Inflate the balloon. As we've established, inflating the balloon is to go down. So yeah. Is it stuck up? Is it stuck up somehow? Or do you not realize it's up somehow? Do you not... Is it somehow stuck? But you wouldn't sabotage that, would you? Because you want to escape as well. What? I mean, it's not literally just balloon. But surely you would know how to fly your own airship, no? And if you started going down, you would lift it back up again. No, there's something else going on here. It's not that. Were you not supposed to bring the Tommy gun? Is that like a mistake? Tommy, stop. Stop, bring Tommy. Tommy. What? Okay, what's this again? Ivan Kurz then shot Ansel Marsh because he... Or is it exceeded the weight? But no. Oh yeah, they do exceed the weight. Oh yeah, that is what it is. Okay, I forgot about that. Okay. Because he exceeded the weight limit. Yes, okay, it's just for that reason. But because something, the airship plummeted. Well, the lever's up, which inflates the balloon, which descends. What did you expect to happen? Did you not know how to use this thing? Why would you not know how to use this thing? This guy managed to use it. You wouldn't have sabotaged this because... too much stuff. Go away. Go away. Because you wanted to leave as well, of course. Is it possible that the treasure is too heavy? Because like these are all at least. So you're at least that. You're at least that. So there's only, I mean, there's like 80 kilograms to spare. you could be up to 100 basically because the winch thing. So if you're 100 and you're 70-ish, that's still only 170. Is it just the Tommy? That feels random. Well, we don't know the weight of that thing. Is it brought? No, it's not even a thing anyway. Don't think anything worked for that. Okay, we're gonna have to go by the verbs. Found, new, sealed, rigged. Sealed? Sealed what? Is this something we can see on this? There is a pump. Can the pump be sealed? Can the balloon be sealed? I don't see where the pump would be on this thing. Rigged? Exceeded? I mean, it could still be exceeded again, because something... Oh, there is a Tom. Who's Tom? Okay. That's in the past, though, yeah. Because something, there's something. Shots? Sabotage, stole, removed. What is this thing? Why is that there? Is it just to connect things a bit? We done a lot later. But because something, the airship plummeted. So either Ivan or Ansel, presumably, or you, I guess, is the possibility. Nah. I don't know, there's no indication that your gun's been shot. Like, did you, like, in your dying breath shoot the balloon? But then there'd be some indication of that, right? And there is not, as far as I can tell. RA26Q. Is there like something I'm supposed to tell by looking at this and looking at the picture? Is there something off? I don't know. You took off, but then you descended, but the lever's up, so of course you would descend. That's what I don't quite get. Like, this is up. So it inflates the balloon, therefore you go down. I mean, is it literally inflated, the balloon? It feels like no. I think this is like the thing you're supposed to think, and it's wrong, but I'm going to put it in anyway. Oh. What? Why wouldn't you just deflate the balloon? Did you just not know what you were doing? I don't understand. Okay, whatever. Meanwhile, in the grotto, if she something, a promise. This is where promise comes in, and so this is who's who. Myrtle to give Eliza. To give everything, or like the spoils, to give Eliza Swan something if she found the Whishbloom. Yeah, what words does it want here? Give treasure, give people, alligators, jar, lots. Give lots. I mean, it kind of works, but I don't think that's what it means. My share of the treasure. I guess treasure. To achieve this, something has something. Yeah, okay. Eliza Swan. Where are you? There you are. Removed her gas mask. Yep. And smelled? Is that on here? No. Is there direction? Smell? Detected? Promised, inflated. So Whishbloom smell. It's definitely that. Found? New? Sealed? Rigged? Exceeded, mass, restrained, reaction formed, confessed, removed, stole, sabotage, shot, inflated, deflated, activated, lost, followed. There we go. But after reading something's letter, something realized that oh, okay, so this is Walter Keane's letter. Eliza Swan realized that something, so something, what? Realized that, something. The Whishbloom's power, ability? And then another verb. Transformed. Whishbloom's smell, maybe? Transformed. No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, transformed people? Transforms people? No. New. So this is going to be about Myrtle. Myrtle song, knew the Whishbloom smell. Yeah, that's the stuff in the book with the skeleton, the skull here. So you did know about that. I guess it is then, transformed people. That makes sense. I was thinking like you only knew it from this, but you knew it from this because it says it in the middle. So Eliza, I guess, shot her, Myrtle. Okay. Oh gosh. There's another time. There's another year. Okay. Hello? There are more spots. It lied to me. It lied to me. Do you ever wish you could change the past, my love? Who are you? Let me close these. Okay, this is Walter Keane. No, darling, I already got my wish and so much more besides. What is happening? Who are you? Why have you got fangs? Do you ever wish you could change the past, my love? This is Walter Keane, right? Yeah. Becoming turtleified. Yeah, look at your back. Okay. Oh, sorry. This is... No, this is way earlier. So who else is down here? What's the face died in 1805, so it's earlier than that. Who are you? I wish we changed the past, my love. My love. Who is Walter Keane in love with? Got ears like that. So I assume you're transforming as well. But who are you? Now I'm like, wait, is that like one of the things in the museum or something? And what's going on with this, all the stuff in the video? I don't know. Whoa. Oh, sorry, I'm on a different case, that's why it's disappeared. Ah! It's hard, like, remembering, like, where you are, like, the context switching. Okay. I think I'm just going to have to read these things, because what? What is going on? You got a lovely flower in your hair. And a nice green hat. But it's not her, because this is much later, obviously. So you've been here. Best years have been spent living this way. With whom? Not you. Maybe it'll make sense once we start doing it. On February 27th, 1797, Jacques Triton and his crew. This is about stealing the stuff. Pillaged a Lemurian vessel. I think I can I get rid of this? Probably. Lemurian vessel? Ship? After somebody tipped off somebody. Who tipped off who? Can I do this from out here? No. That wasn't a tipping off. Is it from this? So was it Walter Keane that tipped them off? This is a lot. Or are we talking about after... Is 2 here? Yes, okay, it's going to be that, isn't it? With the treasure in their possession, the something got something by the something something, except for something because he had no something. The treasure in their possession, the third got something by the something something, except for somebody because he had no something. Except for something, because he had something. This is later though. We sort of need to go. No. This is fine. This is the earliest time. So something got something by this. So this is going to be the Whishbloom smell. But is that possessed or something? Smell. Oh, because he had no nose. But like, there were loads of other people that weren't affected by it. Yeah. Well, with the treasure in their possession, there's something. Yeah. So what? Okay. So this is trying to lead us back towards whatever the heck happened here. Okay. Let's step through the past in each one, going right to left. They found the thing, but then they didn't. Well, they did, but then Walter Keane had it down here. So they didn't actually end up taking it on the boat with them. Then a bunch of them died from being poisoned. Then, because the captain died from that, this all happened. This all happened. There was a mutiny, and you tried to get away. So sure, you have no nose, but... what's that got to do with anything, really? You weren't there. The thing has never been on the boat. You've been affected by something. Why are you comatose? Why has that happened? I actually have no idea. So the previous thing is you were here. And you're fine because you didn't have the stuff. Maybe it just acts slowly? And then you get back to here. I'm sorry, son. I'm so sorry. What the heck's happened? Traveling something so dangerous. So something has come back to... So this is very... Return of the Obra Dinn. Something has come back to get the treasure from me. Do you have the treasure with you? No, you don't have the treasure. The treasure is with Walter Keane. What? Why? What on earth are you doing traveling with something so dangerous? If I'd have known what was in that crate, I'd never have let you keep it in your room. So it was in your room. But what was it? Oh my gosh. What was it? It wasn't the treasure, because... Well, no, because they did have it already, and then they were going to hide it somewhere. Right, so they did have it on the ship for a while already, and they've been holding on to it, but then this happened. Okay, that's the thing I'm missing, I think. So what is this going to be? The crew got... Are they, like, possessed or something? They're not possessed, are they? Got infected by the Whishbloom's smell, except for Lisa Garner, because he had no nose. Right. But not all of the crew. The rest of the crew seem okay, don't they? Meanwhile, the Seven Seas Company, yeah, for the... searched for the something? So the crew, what? Oh, hid. This is going to be hid. I guess, yeah, they're searching for that same thing, for the Whishbloom. And then, while doing so, somebody, something, the something. Doing so, something, the something, but he was something and sentenced to something in the something. Death? In the grotto? While doing so, something stole the Whishbloom, but he was... caught. And it's Walter Keane. What's wrong? Pillage of the Murian ship after Ergin 2 tipped off Walter Keane. Yeah, you were just a member of the ship, okay. With the treasure in their possession, the crew got infected. Well, no, not everybody, right? The... No, I don't know, maybe it is that. Crew... Because he had no nose. I mean, that clearly is what that's hinting towards, right? Had no map, had no treasure, had no Lemurian, had no... No, it has to be that. Searched for the Whishbloom. Stole, shot, returned, promised, infected, escaped, caught, hid, pillaged, punished, searched. It's got to be searched for the Whishbloom. Well, there's treasure as well. So they know it's a Whishbloom, they know it's treasure. Okay. Some pedantry for sure. Okay. On the way back to the ship, something successfully something everyone except something, who then something. On the way back to the ship. So at this point the thing is hid. It's not on the ship anymore. On the way back to the ship, somebody successfully somethinged everyone except somebody who then... Huh? So this is after this. It's going to be this... Oh, on the way back, this one. Okay, yeah. On the way back to the ship. Okay, so we're at the health and whatever it is. On the way back to the ship, somebody successfully somethinged everyone except somebody who then... something someone. So this is going to be, Lisa Garner and Stefan Garner, who escaped with the what? What did they escape with? I can't even remember what was going on. Escaped with the what? The map? Okay, so we're trying to connect how the map got to them, I guess, is what's going on. Okay. I thought the game had a mechanism for, like, having panels that were visible, like, both outside and inside, or, like, globally. Does it not? Let's get with the map. After making it back to Port Armando, and then fatally wounded who in turn killed Blur. This is in the past. And then fatally wounded. It's got to be Elisa. You're the one who's died, who in turn oh no. So because Elisa did shoot whatever it was. Was it? Is it Walter Keane as a turtle? It's not been long enough though, surely. Is that followed? After making it back to something, and then fatally wounded. Oh no, sorry. Shot and then fatally wounded. No, hold on. Fatally wounded. No, it's this way round. No. Okay, they both kill each other. What? After making it back to Port Armando, something, and then fatally wounded something, who in turn killed... Meanwhile, back on the island, something and something also. What is going on? I thought they all left. Oh. I was thinking about the transformed. Oh, okay. Stefan, because you just disappeared. You transformed and fatally wounded. And that's why you say, I'm sorry, son. I think. I'm sorry, son, I'm so sorry. You shot your own child because they transformed. And then... Oh, things are suddenly making sense. They arrived here on the boat, no blood. They get out, they go upstairs, they go into room 2. They request Healer Joliffe. Healer Joliffe is on his way. What's his face? Transforms, stabs you, then leaves. This is going outwards. And then you've gone into the ocean. That's the series of events. Okay. Jeez. You're really making me pay attention to every detail and then across every case in order to do it like this, but this is extreme. Is that you then? No. Who are you? Hold on. is this might be a silly question, but is this the kid? The twerp? No. Let's keep going. Who then turns to kill Stefan Garner, okay. Meanwhile, back on the island, somebody and somebody also transformed. So this would be Walter Keane. Who's the other person here? Who's left behind? You're dead. Oh. No, but this is in the future. Sorry. I need to be back here. You're dead. You all go with them. Yeah, you're all dead in the next thing. Well, you're not. For those three... Oh, well, you're not. What actually happens with you? You... Do you get shot? No. No. What? You're here, you're ill. You wouldn't shoot a sick woman, will you? But then you're not here. But you die a lot later, like 5 years later. And you are crossed off in this, right? Ada Baker. Is it somehow you? Does it look like you? Blue eyes, nose like that, eyebrows like that, hair like that. I don't think the person has hair, but it might be part of the transformation. Is this still on the island? I have no idea. I think that isn't clear. Or are they on a different island, having sailed for a bit? Is it Ada Baker and Walter Keane? Were they in love? Who was Ada Baker in the original? I can't remember. On the way back to the ship, something successfully something, everyone except something, who then something. On the way back to the ship. So this must be the story of, of case 3, sickness and health. Successfully... Oh yeah, you were intentionally trying to kill everyone. Okay, yeah, I forgot the situation. Successfully poisoned everyone except Stefan Garner, who then went back to the ship. So that is obviously Ada Baker. So yeah, maybe this is Ada Baker down here. Ada Baker stayed there with Walter Keane and then died in 1805, sometime after this, and was buried. Do you ever wish you could change the past? But you managed to live forever. Is it because of what you wished for or something? Successfully poisoned everyone except Stefan Garner, who then... something. You weren't shot, because if you were shot, you wouldn't be here. Unless somehow you were able to be brought back to life or something. Who then buried? No. The burying is later. Oh, spared Ada Baker. There we go. Got it. Jeez. You have solved the scenario. The Whishbloom smell infected the pirates during their journey to the island, although they didn't know it yet. After the poisoning, Stefan spared Ada, so she returned to the grotto to rescue Walter. The couple lived happily together until Ada's eventual death. In 1927, Myrtle convinced the expedition team to wear gas masks into the grotto, telling them the sorrelgrass there was dangerous. When Eliza learned that the Whishbloom smell mutated humans into animal hybrids, she realized the real reason Myrtle has insisted on the mask, and that Myrtle had sacrificed Eliza's humanity to find the Whishbloom, right? This was nuts. It was so complicated. "5 years later," because this is when she dies. Who's this? Am I supposed to know who you are? Oh, wait. So you've brought stuff for them both? Who are you? Huh? Who's that? I sort of recognize you. Got glasses. You brought stuff for both of them. 5 years later? There's a hat. I got no idea who this is. I think this is supposed to be a twist, and I'm supposed to go, oh my god, it's them! It's like, what? Oh wait, you? Who are you? Oh, okay, it's just, I don't remember your name. Wait, is this new? This is new. Thank you for playing. Whew. Okay, whew. Is this like all stuff from the different DLCs? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think this is the different people who did the different DLCs, maybe? Or is it just for this one? Maybe it's just for this one, actually. Wait, so hold on. It's just the guy. The You, yeah, it's just you. Okay. What was your fate? It's... I appreciate that they like a non-linear, complicated story, but I can't even hold this in my head, let alone the entire story of the game. What? So what happened to you? That would be in the... 5 years later, after what? After this? Because this is when you're around and you freed yourself. Oh yeah, and the cigarettes are not for the two there, not for Ada Baker, it's for you, yes. So you're also on the island, transformed in some way, I presume. And so you're bringing her things. This one. I guess. Cigarettes, books, and a hat. Why a hat? Maybe the hat is for... Are you bringing them... Maybe the hat is for Walter Keane if he's still there. He is still there. It's only 5 years later after that. Sorry, I thought we were going from 1800 to 1805, but I think we were going from 19... Whatever it is. 17? 27 to 5 years later? Okay. That was a lot. Thoughts on this DLC? It was, okay, really cool setting. I really appreciated that it was very complicated and like everything that was going on. I kind of feel like this could have been a whole game with like 15 cases. Because that's my biggest complaint about it, is that there's like a lot of like filling in the gaps, but not through like the main kind of gameplay where you're like looking at a scene and trying to understand what's going on there, but just through like, okay, I guess I gotta fill in the gaps for myself in my head and then fill in the words, and that's like basically the only way in which the gaps are confirmed. some of the art had problems, like, and it was like the cause of there being some confusions, like especially in Broadside Betrayal in the below deck bit, and in some other places as well, I think. I don't get why the thing crashed in the water still. It's so complicated, to the degree that maybe it's too complicated. Like, the Rise of the Golden Idol, like, main game was also... Like, they did this thing that was, like, fun, of, like, nothing makes sense until the very last case. Like, everything is just set up. Everything, like, it feels like a whole bunch of disparate things, and then the last case is like, oh, here's where it all comes together. And I get that they're just trying to do something fun, like, narratively there. But, oh my gosh, it makes things complicated. And, like, the time was all going backwards and forwards. Like, I kind of miss the linearity of the first one a bit. Like, the original base game, Case of the Golden Idol. Jeez. And especially that this is, like, now expecting me to connect the dots between this and Case of the Golden Idol. Oh my gosh, it's horrendous. I wouldn't mind going back to a bit of, yeah, a bit more linearity in some way. Or, like, I could imagine a Golden Idol game that messes with that, where it feels linear but it's not. Like, the twist is that actually you've been seeing things out of order or something like that. Yeah, the setting here was really cool. It was very neat to do the Return of the Obra Dinn style, the stuff in Broadside Betrayal. Whew. I'm exhausted. Alright. I think this is the last DLC of the bunch, although I keep saying, like, I think it had been mislabeled as the penultimate one or something. I think that's incorrect. I don't think there's going to be a fifth, but if there is, I'll play it, but I don't think there will. I think this is the last one. Alright. Whew. Well, I look forward to whatever the next proper sequel is. I'm sure there will be, because, like, you could definitely go... You could stick with this, like, world forever, basically, and just do different and unique things in each game. Like, they don't even have to be the same kind of game, really. You could do, like, a more of a Return of the Obra Dinn, like, first-person detective game in this world. I'm curious if they'll do that kind of thing, like, completely mess with the actual, like, genre, not even genre, but you know what I mean, like the core mechanics of the game in, like, more severely going in a different direction. That might, like, upset people a bit, but could be interesting. I don't know. Anyway, or maybe they'll do the opposite and, like, stick with this format, but, like, go, no, okay, we're scrapping the Golden Idol world, we're doing something else entirely. But I guess you can do that without it really being a separate world. You can just have a separate story that just isn't connected in any way. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you for the next color gray detective game, whatever it's going to be, whenever it will be. I'm almost certain I remember them saying they are working on the next thing. I just don't think they've said anything about it yet. All right, cool. Oh yeah, actually, I've just remembered what that is. They were asking for people to play test an idea that they were exploring, I think. So yeah, they're certainly exploring something. All right, yeah, see you for, I guess, the other games that I'm playing, Glowkeeper and Blueprints. Make sure to watch those, and whenever there's another Golden Idol thing, I'll play it. All right, see you then. Bye-bye.